Hey y'all. So I just got finished doing a piece. Take the next right onto Bowman Road. And I absolutely hate it. I sent pictures of it to someone, and I'm waiting. I asked them for their honest opinion, so I'm waiting
In 800 feet, turn right onto Merritt.
for them to give me. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm waiting for them
At the stop
to
sign, turn right
give
onto
me
Merritt.
their opinion on the piece. But what I realized is that I feel like I'm trying to do I feel like I'm doing too much and not enough at the same time. And I feel like I'm running a race, trying to get back to me. And I guess it's not a marathon, it's a sprint or whatever. And I hate cliches, so but I kind of feel like I'm grasping on the things, trying to get back to some sense of normalcy and feeling like myself again. And I don't know if any of it is working. So when I started the business, because I was going through a bit of a tough time. And I remembered how doing puzzles was like therapeutic, and it helped. You know, it was just relaxing. So that's how the business started. I just needed to do something that was relaxing. So I started doing the puzzles, and then I got the idea to do the business. But I did this piece, and I don't know if I've ever said in a video before, like I can taste the difference in my food if I cook while I'm upset, or stuff like that. I can taste the difference in my food. I feel like I'm seeing a difference in my pieces, and I wasn't upset when I did the piece, but I feel like I created it from a space of I need the money, so let me do some pieces, you know what I mean? And not necessarily, I don't know. I don't know if I'm explaining any of it right, but it just doesn't feel like to me it kind of looks like I put it together because I needed the money or something, you know. What actually happened is that I had a quote in mind to go with the piece. It's a smaller piece, so I kind of like misjudged the size lettering that I needed to use, and so I had to come up with a longer quote to take up some of the space because I used lettering that was too small, which I may have to just completely rework it and take those letters off and redo it, because I just don't like the way it turned out. But I don't want to cheapen my art, meaning like here's another example. I had planted a garden at my old house, and like I said, when I started doing the puzzles, I was going through a rough time, and that rough time is why I pulled everything up. I didn't want that energy into the food. Like I didn't feel like I had the right energy going on to grow good, nourishing, healthy food for my family. I didn't want to put what I was, that energy into the food. It may sound weird to some people. Some people will understand. But that's kind of what I'm feeling like with that piece that I just did. And yeah, I just sold 2 pieces. One was an old piece, one was a new piece. But I don't know. I feel like the piece looks like I didn't put good energy into it. That's the best way I can explain it. And I don't want to be creating from that space. I don't want to be creating from that space. So I know I need to do pieces because that business is like my baby from, conception to me birthing it. So it's not something that I'm giving up on. And I also do need to supplement, the income. So I also need to do pieces for that reason. But I don't want to put energy, unpeaceful energy into my pieces. And I don't know, that piece just doesn't look up to my standard. So, and if if I'm creating from a space that's not going to produce the quality of pieces that I want to put out there, then ultimately I'm wasting money, because like if I have to redo that piece, I'm wasting money, because I had it's materials that I've used that probably will not be able to be reused, so I have to be replaced with more materials. So so I gotta figure that piece out, because I don't want to just be putting anything out there. And I feel like the business deserves better than that, and my customers deserve better than that. And not like I'm just throw anything, I'm just throw this piece together just to make money. It wasn't that. But I like to be aware of my energy before creating things, because I feel like your energy goes into whatever your creation is, which is a big piece of why I'm fighting so hard to get back to being me, because I am raising a child, and I don't want me being in a certain type of energy to affect him, impact him in a negative way. So, I don't know. But, I don't know. I said I would be transparent. So, this is that. I'm going to do some things this I have to do an entire video